Brightest blessings, everyone. Psychic medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess. Welcome to the Paranormal Priestess YouTube channel, and thank you for joining me. And if you just stopped by, thank you for doing that. My name is Elizabeth. I am a quantum communicator, clearer, and healer, helping people with their spiritual awakening journeys, their ascension journeys. And I appreciate everyone who has subscribed to the channel, who's liked these videos, shared these videos. It's just such an honor to be of service. Thank you for just allowing me the time. It's been crazy here. I've been just so busy doing everything from readings to light language healings to really severe extraction cases. Just really wonderful things though. And it's just, I loved what I do, and I love being able to help people and support people. And I've also been supporting myself and tending to my own journey as a twin flame in separation. So thank you. I am back. I wanted to jump on here because there are some really important messages for June that I wanted to share. So whatever resonates for you, that's great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. But this June is really such a month of movement. It's such a month that accelerates and pushes us ahead. I'm going to name this month the Chariot of Destiny. Definitely. Because if you've been feeling really stagnant on your journey, if you've been feeling like, I don't know, I'm doing the same thing over and over again, I don't know what the point is any longer, when are things going to change, when am I going to move forward, and all of that, don't worry, because the sun is here, right? Here comes the sun. It's all right. It's really like that. I sat down and I spoke to Archangel Michael about some of these energies, and some of the key things that he was talking about was, of course, he was talking about the collective of light coming into more of a multidimensional state, a deeper union, right? We are now coming into this other level. It's really, things are coming together on our journeys. The things that we really are looking forward to, they're coming in very quickly. Those higher timelines, you're going to witness now the manifestation in the physical reality of those higher timelines. So Michael mentions about deeper union, more of the multidimensional experience, which means that we're able to now gather and receive so much more multidimensional information and really process it and integrate it and allow it to be a part of our experience. And that is really such a beautiful thing. He also mentions about the masculine polarity and how this is the rebirth time of the masculine. So of course we do have the summer solstice, right? We have that coming up June 20th, 21st. And then it's also Yule in other places in the world, right? The other hemisphere. But the rebirth of this solar energy is going to be amazing. The masculines have been in this place where they've really had to go within, and they've really had to do the work. They've really had to work on their confidence, their worth, their value, redefine that, clear out all those old stories, false narratives, ideologies, constructs, all of those things. And you know, it's really beautiful that they're doing this type of work and they're really going within. And if you are a divine feminine and you have been in your you've been in your masculine energy a lot, what you're doing is really working, and it's helping you, and it's also helping to support your divine masculine counterpart. So if you've been doing the shadow work for the feminine, and you've been going in and really working on where you have been disconnected from yourself, where you haven't been valuing yourself, where you have had to deal with heart trauma, where you had to deal with not feeling safe, doing all that inner work, it's really helping. It's helping the shared energy, and it's really pushing the masculine energies along. It's helping, it's supporting the masculine energies. So now we're in this beautiful space, this powerful space now, where confidence is coming to the forefront. Confidence, courage, right? Really authentic expression, mission, really embracing the truth, receiving the truth, and acting and moving from the truth. And this is, I mean, this is really very, very sacred. We're talking about really sacred here. And I have to say that all of you out there watching this video, I'm sure you have been doing this healing work to the best of your ability, and you're now starting to really put the pieces together and really have this knowing, have this wisdom, reaping the gifts of why you've had to go through certain things, why you've had to go through the struggles and the tower moments and the triggers and all of these things. And if you don't resonate with having a twin flame counterpart, that's okay. That's fine, because this is all about polarity, right? So if you're on your spiritual awakening, you want to work on balancing as much as possible in the correct ratio your own divine feminine, your divine masculine energies. Deeper union, right? Michael mentioned about deeper union. He also mentioned about the beloveds coming home to each other. Beautiful. Now, a lot of people used to think about union equaling relationship, and that might be, that very well may be. It depends on the parties, what they chose. You know, if they have the soul contract to do that, that was their intention, all of that. But union, we want to look at the greater definition of union, which is union with the divine feminine, divine masculine, universal polarities, also union within with our own feminine and masculine polarities. And then there is the union between, right? That's the representation of the God and Goddess right here in the bodies, right? The divine feminine and the divine masculine counterparts, and what they're able to bring together to the table, right? Merging everything together, merging the whole entire chakra system, right? And feeling each other again, right? Feeling your counterpart in the body. The divine feminine, you're going to feel your masculine very, very clearly. You're going to feel them inside of your body as these merges take place. So it's really quite fascinating, and we're going to be talking about that, you know, in another video. But deeper union for sure. We're also experiencing union on the earth, union within the cosmos, right? Okay, so there's a lot of chaos going on now. There's a lot of breakdown of the old, right? That has to happen. Right? Anytime there's huge activations of light, there's going to be the breakdown of the old karmic cycles, the old structures, the old systems, and our connections to them. So there's a lot going on now on the planet, which is all over the place, right? And it's very hard to watch the news these days. But the silver lining here is that with all of these geomagnetic storms, all this crazy, intense, electric, this energy coming down onto the earth, what it's doing is it's a great big purification. And it's a purification within you, and it's a purification between you and if you have a twin flame counterpart or counterparts. Some of us have experienced more than one, which is really interesting. It's not as much the norm, but I do have a few clients who are having that same experience. But the solar energies are addressing union. They're addressing the purification. And the light is going to be stronger than ever. Okay, stronger than ever. The sun is different, right? The sun is very different. The masculine energies are getting that activation and that push to really pay attention to their emotions. They are really guided to go within more than ever. So if you have a masculine counterpart, if you are experiencing separation for a while or short separations, whatever the case may be for you, there's nothing to worry about at all. It's actually really helpful. When you go through the triggers and you go through that mirroring and into the separation gives that opportunity to address those old karmic cycles and all those associated energies. Old beliefs, old fear-based or limited beliefs, stories, programming, all the traumatic imprints, gives a chance for those old emotions to come up to the surface where they have been repressed, where they've been in the body. It gives a chance for transformation to occur. And that's what's important. We came here to go through this. you know, it is underway. That is certainly the case. It is underway. One thing that I know that's important that's coming up is the head space. So if any of you have been experiencing a lot of sinus issues, oh my God, it's been crazy for me, between head pain and eye tearing and congestion and all these things, headaches and migraines. No, you're not imagining it. This is due to the light coming in and strongly activating and cleansing out these areas, cleansing out old programming that you're holding on to from the karmic grid. So think of it as old programming from the old structures, from any old spiritual programming or dark occult spiritual teachings and trainings and all of that, government, anywhere where you've gone through other lifetimes, your soul has gone through other lifetimes, even from other planetary systems, where you have gone through anything that you've been holding on in the headspace, which is blocking you from receiving divine truth, divine guidance, divine communication, connecting that divine mind to the higher mind. Where those blockages are, it's being cleansed out and being activated, opened up, so that way you can receive. So this is really excellent, and it really supports now truth coming in. Having the truth, and I'm really receiving that very, very strongly. And when we're talking about the masculine polarity, they are receiving truth more than ever. So where they have been in distortion of truth, whether it's their spiritual journey, what they're experiencing on their journey, what they're experiencing in their life, things that they used to believe were true, or, you know, places or people or things that they used to resonate with, so much endings, so much of those distortions, they're being cleared out. The illusions, the delusions, the deceptions, all of that cleansed out, and then clarity is coming in, right? Clarity is coming in. Truth is coming in. Just having a knowing what's true, feeling that truth within, as opposed to the ego creating all of these, you know, crazy stories. There's going to be a knowing of the truth, and that's what really liberates. Knowing that truth, knowing and moving and taking action from that knowing with confidence, with courage, not afraid to speak out or to express your authenticity, feeling safe in that, because there's been so many lifetimes where we did not feel safe in that. Hurt and harm happened, judgment fell onto us, and forget it, that it was chaotic, and we experienced a lot of persecution and tortures and executions and all of these different things, just all of these really low experiences. And now we're coming into those times where higher timelines, where alignment is taking place, confidence. So masculines, that fire energy, the Saturn return in Aries, oh my God, so helpful here. And this is really the masculine's time, the masculine polarity as well, to really receive that truth, be confident in themselves, really redefine value and power and worth, and where all of those old distorted worth stories and value stories and childhood wounds and all of these different things and past lives and what's come from the bloodlines and everywhere, the whole soul history, it's getting out that lower stuff and aligning now into this amazing, true, divine power, moving again from the heart, moving from feeling the truth, embodying the I am presence, really embodying the light and taking action and co-creating and co-manifesting with the divine. And this will do wonders for so many areas, right? So many areas. Sacred partnership, of course, but it's going to do wonders for mission, for being able to be out and express and help people and be of service. This is going to do wonders for manifesting anything that you want that's in alignment with your path, right? Manifesting, co-creating, and co-manifesting with the divine. because your energy will be so high, right? You'll be in this higher state of being that things could be manifested quickly. We've talked about this in the past, but think of this as just other levels, higher levels of being able to do that. See, anything else? Yeah, we covered so much of this. You know, the sexual energies, this is a part of fire, right? Creative energy, it's a part of fire. There has been a lot of sexual activation, Kundalini rising. It's that energy rising from the spine, coming up, cleansing the chakra system, cleansing and activating, coming all the way up to the crown. Beautiful, holy experience. Of course, this happens with twin flames. It prepares them to merge the chakra system, right? To merge on all layers, levels, dimensions, you know, such and such. So it's really very helpful with those alchemical processes, right? And the fire energies are really just supporting us now. And it's that movement that we have been waiting for, right? We've been waiting for, but not waiting without doing the work, but we have been waiting for these times to experience the movement, to experience the, you know, the change in the physical reality, you know, to witness change on the world stage of where it's been corrupted, right? Where it's been just distorted, and having that knocked down and having something new built that's just for everyone, where there can be more harmony, more unity. So it's amazing times. Divine Feminine, do not worry about your Divine Masculine one bit. Let them do the work. Continue doing what you're doing, because it's highly supportive to them. And, you know, just trust. I think, you know, from what I'm receiving from communication, you know, I speak to the higher beings of light. I mean, for those of you who know me, if you don't know me, I speak directly to archangels, angels, masters, guides, stellar races. I receive from source. I'm able to also receive direct communication, not only from my own higher self and my beloved's higher self, but also other people's higher self. So I'm able to gather a lot of information to help validate for people. But a lot of people are beginning to trust, and a lot of people are coming into more of a present state. And this is going to be very helpful. The more that you can stay very present within your body, it's going to support everything that we're talking about. Being present is your alignment. I am presence is the same thing as I am presence. So anything you could do to stay present in the body, also support the body with good food and exercise and stretching and should I even say sleep? We're not sleeping that much these days, right? But whatever you can do to support the body, it's going to be important to view that body as a holy experience, right? It's not about separation from the body. It's a part of the holy experience. That is going to be wonderful. But yeah, the masculines, it's your time, masculines. It's your time to shine. It's your time to redefine. Okay, it is your time to come out and say, this is me. This is what I represent. This is what I bring. And hey, if people don't like it or people don't resonate with it, the masculine's going to be just letting go of people, letting go of things that are just not aligning. And this is all a part of it, right? And that's connected to the change of everything. So I hope this was helpful. And if any of you are having any kind of trouble in your journey, so, you know, trouble, I should say, everything happens for a reason, but if you're having mind trouble, right, the ego is getting in there, and maybe you're confused about where you are, where you're headed, you're confused about your journey, your mission, the beloved counterpart experience. Maybe you have more than one beloved counterpart. Yes, it can happen. For some people, we have chosen that. It's not as common, but I do have some clients that have that. I have that as well. It really all depends on what you wanted to experience. It really does. But there are different levels of the monadic level, the oversoul, and the split soul. People don't normally experience the oversoul, because that's a we, but people will experience the split soul split in half, and for some they're experiencing the monadic, which is a higher dimensional split. But if you are confused or you need clarity on this, maybe it's too much, I'm here for you. If you want to know how to do the work, if you are looking to really transform blockages like crazy, I am here. The light language healing sessions are for you, and we will transform the past and disconnect you where you need to, and it creates huge shifts. And if you're experiencing any interferences, I'm also here for that with the high consciousness paranormal work that I do, clearing out entities and clearing out devices and implants and all those types of energies that would block you on your journey, block your beloved. I'm here. theparanormalpriestess.com. Thank you so much for hanging out, for listening, and remember, from the heart of the darkness is born the light. Brightest blessings, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.